Hello, everybody. Welcome to a new edition of Merrill's Monday Morning Market Madness. Coming at you with some really cool information about what's happening in the Phoenix metro area housing market, focusing specifically this week on the East Valley. But as always, let's start by taking a look at our month supply of inventory. There are 8,300 active listings currently in our MLS. There are 13,559 pending listings. And in the past 30 days, there have been 9,043 that have closed, giving us a month supply of inventory of 0.92, which is a little lower than we've been seeing in previous weeks. We're usually somewhere between 0.94 and 0.97. So very, very slight downward tick in the month supply of inventory, meaning that the market is not letting up. The competitiveness is, if anything, getting more extreme than it has been. It's not getting better or easier. So we're still seeing multiple offers on many properties. Buyers left and right who are waiving appraisal contingencies or agreeing to pay a minimum of $10,000 or $20,000 above an appraisal if it comes in low, and that is really fueling the massive increase that we're seeing in average sales prices. According to our monthly statistical newsletter that came out several weeks ago, average sales prices in the Phoenix area have increased by 23% year over year. Now, that was over about a month ago that I got that data. I don't have the most recent newsletter out, but I'm expecting it to, average home values were expected to go up in the month of October by $5,000 roughly. So we'll see if that pans out, but I wouldn't be surprised if it actually ends up being more. It's just really curious because this time of year, we usually see the market is, really kind of slowing down. We're entering into the holidays and homes are, typically not selling as quickly and maybe not quite as competitively. But right now, it's a bloodbath out there. We recently we made an offer on a home about a week ago that had 55 offers on it, and then just over this past weekend, I helped clients make offers on homes that had over 10 offers on it. So it's crazy out there. I thought what would be fun and interesting to look at this week is the average price per foot in several of the East Valley cities ranked. And I thought that, this might be helpful for those of you who, maybe want to get a sense for, what homes are going for in your area without specifically, talking to an agent and, having them work up an accurate valuation on your home. So this is, price per foot is not everything because, you might have a home on an acre, right, that might sell for a higher price per foot because the land, like you're buying a lot of land, right? And then, of course, it doesn't take into consideration how upgraded or not, price per foot is not everything. But it is an interesting way to look at, kind of your average, what's going on in an area. So I took a look at 11 of the main East Valley cities, alphabetically: Apache Junction, Chandler, Florence, Gilbert, Gold Canyon, Maricopa, Mesa, Queen Creek, Santan Valley, Scottsdale, and Tempe. And I am going to rank them from lowest to highest in terms of price per foot. And some of this is really predictable, but there was one in particular that really surprised me, and that was the lowest price per foot out of all of these cities is Maricopa, coming in at an average price per foot of $138.59. The reason why that surprised me is because we also have like Florence and Santan Valley on the list. And, I typically have sort of thought of Florence as being less expensive than Maricopa because it's much farther out. But right now, Maricopa quite significantly lower at $138.59 a foot. And so if you're looking for a value, you're looking for a lot of house for the money and you want to be in the East Valley, Maricopa is the place to be. It's really not that long of a drive to come into the Valley. It's actually, depending on where you work, like if let's say you worked in Chandler, it's a much shorter drive from Maricopa to Chandler or Tempe or the airport than it is even from Santan Valley. Coming in at 10th place is Florence at $153.57. Ninth place was Santan Valley at $160.02 a foot. So yeah, average sales prices in Santan Valley are what, $22 a foot higher than in the city of Maricopa. So I found that very, very interesting. Eighth place is Queen Creek, coming in quite significantly higher though than Santan Valley at $186.88 per foot. Seventh place was Mesa at $194 per foot. Sixth place was Gilbert, $199.43 a foot. Fifth place, this one surprised me as well. I mean, again, maybe because there was a lot of homes on big lots or something, but fifth place was Apache Junction at $199.50 a foot. Fourth place was Chandler at $209, almost $210 a foot. Third place was Gold Canyon at $213 per foot. Second place was Tempe at $225 per foot. And then no big surprise here. First place is Scottsdale. But what the big surprise to me is the gap. So again, Tempe at second place at $225 a foot. First place is Scottsdale at an average of $308 per foot. So if you're in Scottsdale, you're paying roughly an extra $100 per foot to live there above any of the other places in the East Valley. So, I mean, everyone knows, of course, Scottsdale is more expensive, and there's also a lot more luxury homes there. So that's definitely affecting the average. But I was surprised how wide the gap is in average price per foot. Scottsdale homes significantly higher than anywhere else in the East Valley. So anyway, just sort of interesting, fun stuff to look at. I hope you found it helpful. If you have any questions about the market or what's going on in your neighborhood, or you want an update on the value of your home or what the market's doing, please reach out. I would love to help. Thanks and have a great day.